In this lesson, we have to find dy by dx for this equation here. Now we're going to use the product rule, so I've written that over on the right-hand side just as a little reminder. So let's go ahead and deal with each term. So looking at this negative 3x squared y squared, so we write down the first term, and we differentiate the second part of it. So that'll be 2y dy by dx. Plus we write down the second part of the term, y squared, and differentiate the first part of the term, which would be negative 6x. Looking at the second term, differentiating that, we would get negative 6y squared dy by dx. This third term here, obviously we get 0 there, and that is equal to 10x. Let's go ahead and simplify a little bit. So we've got this negative 6 here dealing with these two coefficients. So we've got negative 6 x squared y dy by dx. Then we get negative 6xy squared from this set of terms here. And then we've got negative 6y squared dy by dx. And that's equal to 10x. The next thing I can do is to factor out the dy by dx term. And we've got this individual term here as well. So I could add this to both sides to eliminate this, and then also factor out the dy by dx term. So we would have dy by dx, and then we'd have a negative 6x squared y. We'd have a negative 6y squared, and that's going to be equal to 10x plus 6xy squared. The next thing I can do is to divide both sides by this term here. I also noticed that each of these values is even, so I can actually divide each of these terms by 2 as well. So dy by dx would be equal to, I'm going to get 5x here, plus 3x squared y. Remember, I'm dividing everything by 2. And that's all divided by, let me just bring that negative outside, and we'll get a 3x squared y plus 3y squared. And just simplifying a little bit more, so dy by dx. I don't like having negatives in the denominator, so I'll just pop it up at top here. So we'll have negative 5x plus 3xy squared. And in the denominator, well, I've got a common term here of, so a common factor of 3 and a y. So we'll bring that outside the bracket, so 3y, and then we've got an x squared, and we've got plus, and we'd have a y term here. Now, if you found this lesson useful, please give me a thumbs up. And in the comments, I'd love to hear which country you're from and what video lessons you'd like to see from me in the future.